Hi everyone! I want to share with all of you my excitement about this new app from Reality Capture and Unreal Engine. I've been waiting for it for what feels like an eternity, and the app actually exceeded all of my expectations by a lot. I feel this is a new era for, let me say, consumer 3D scanning. In this video, I'm going to be testing out this photogrammetry app called Reality Scan on a current I found on the Mediterranean coast to later put it into Unreal Engine and use it as an asset. To begin, I launched the app and selected the new scan option. From there, the app prompted me to take a series of photos from different angles around the cairn. It was important to make sure that I covered all sides of the rock pyramid so the app could actually capture the shape and details. To get the best results, you must ensure the lighting is good. The lighting will affect both your 3D model's mesh quality as well as your textures, so the lighting should be even and well diffused. One of the features I wanted to highlight is what happens with this app in AR. It allows you to set up a bounding box around your object to point the app precisely on what you're willing to scan, and it all happens in AR, which makes this whole process a lot easier for your further use as it uploads your 3D model already rid of all unnecessary surfaces or parts. Once I finished taking the photos, the app went to stitching them together to create a 3D model and upload it straight to Sketchfab. And I feel like the results are pretty impressive. I actually kept track of how much time I spent on this model, and it was under 10 minutes. For comparison, it took only 5 minutes to scan a cake at home, where I didn't have to run around a mountain of stones. And after that, you have to wait until your data will be processed and your model will be uploaded to Sketchfab. So the whole process takes up from 20 to 60 minutes. And I think that's impressive as well. So what can you do further with this model? You can download it of Sketchfab in any format that's suited for a project. You can check its wireframe, the mesh of your model to see if it's okay, if it's what you wanted. You can also check it against different backgrounds to see what it's gonna look like. Or another cool feature, if you're working on a project that includes AR, VR, you can test your model and set its scale right against projection of a person. So this is very handy if you're on time and you need to work fast. And I found this feature is also very helpful. So now it's time to use our scan. Finally, I prepared the scene in Unreal Engine. Then we need to import our source file from Sketchfab. And here's the most important settings. Build nanite, so we can use this amazing technology. It's not going to be freezing. Rotation minus 180 degrees and uniform scale put to 100. That's gonna fix all the scale issues that you might experience. Then we just drag and drop our object into the scene as usual. So here you can do your regular level design. It works perfectly thanks to nanite. As you can see, the level of details is amazing, but we're gonna fix the materials. First, we're gonna start with brightness. For that, we create multiply node, Ctrl M on your keyboard, and scale parameter, which is Ctrl S on your keyboard. Now we connect brightness to A and texture sample to B. All of this goes into base color. And default value we change to 1. So it gives us space to experiment with. So now you can look at your scene and adjust the brightness of your whole object. Then we need to adjust roughness. For that we also create scale parameter, call it roughness, and connect it to roughness. The default value is 0.5. That usually gives a good result for reality scan objects. And we save everything. Now it looks pretty good, but to blend it even further into our scene more seamlessly, we're gonna check it in unlit mode. And the first thing we need to check is a buffer visualization roughness. As you can see, this map visualizes the values using black and white colors, so we can adjust brightness and roughness using the pure values representation rather than just by eye in our scene. Thanks everyone for watching, and subscribe, comment below. Tell me what kind of things would you 3D scan for your scenes in Unreal Engine. I would be more than happy to see your results.